Hello, how are you? Welcome to another fun-filled edition, might not be fun, fun-filled edition of Mindfulness Club. I still don't know what we're calling this. I need to think of whatever we're calling it so that I stop doing this unprofessional stammering thing. But you're used to that by now, aren't you? You know that I come out with random stuff. So I posed a little teaser, don't know what that is, in my blurb for this video. I'm so old-fashioned for this video recording. About what is the constant that we can always find when stuff feels like it's changing, when there's never-ending movement, but at the same time a constant that is useful for us to tap into when it feels like everything has just gone stagnant. And that is the power of tapping into moments of stillness, of tapping into the stillness, but also tapping into the waves. I know, it sounds weird, but when things are changing, it's really helpful for us to be able to find those little nuggets of stillness, because it can sometimes feel like they are just not there at all. But if we can find those little moments of stillness, it really helps us deal with the waves. At the same time, when we feel like we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of stagnancy and nothing really moving and nothing really changing, then we need to tap into those moments of the waves that are actually there. And we find that actually both exist alongside each other. We can tap into the waves of movement when we feel like we're stuck. We can tap into the moments of stillness when we feel like everything is moving way too fast and it's all getting a bit turbulent. So there's a little bit of stillness, a little bit of movement in whatever situation we are in. See, told you it was a trick question. But that's the kind of girl I am. So in this evening's practice, we are going to tap into, or at least begin to notice, moments of movement and also moments of stillness. Now the good thing is you don't have to move your body at all. If you're just settling yourself in after having a delicious tea and thinking, oh God, she's going to make us move, don't panic. Put your sports bra down. I don't know why you'd be picking it up, but put that down. And we are going to be tapping into movement and stillness through breath. So some of you will have done this with me before, some of you maybe not, but we're going to be doing very simple breathing technique to tap into those waves and tap into the stillness. So I will stop talking or waffling. I mean, that's a bit of an overpromise. I'll stop waffling through this bit whilst you begin to get yourself settled. I shouldn't overpromise that I will stop waffling because people are going to be very disappointed. So get yourself settled. Remember, you can sit however is comfortable for you. You can sit on the edge of your bed, you can sit on a chair, you can sit on the floor. However you can comfortably sit so that your spine is nice and upright. So you want to feel like you've got the natural curves in your spine, but at the same time you're not holding yourself rigid. There's a naturalness to how you are sitting. If you've got some cushions handy, you may want to put them just at the base of your spine to help you find that feeling of kind of lifting up. You want to feel broad across the front of the chest. You want shoulders to drop down away from your ears, and the hands can just rest wherever they're comfortable. You can turn the palms up, you can turn the palms down, or let the hands just rest comfortably in your lap. Once you are settled, you're going to let your eyes gently close. So let the eyes close. And then we're just going to take 3 big, deep breaths. breaths. And you're going to breathe in through the nose and you're going to sigh the breath out. And we're going to do 3. So, first one, breathe in through the nose. Nice, big, deep breath. And sigh it all out. Good. 2 more like that. Breathe it in through the nose, big breath in. Pull the breath down into the base of the lungs. And again, sigh it out. And 1 more. Big breath in through the nose. Keep it a big, deep breath. And last time for now, sigh it out. And now just allow your breath to do whatever it wants to do. So if it wants to be deep, let it be deep. If it wants to be shallow, let it be shallow. Let the body begin to settle into stillness. And so if you are going through a period of a lot of movement, a lot of change in your life right now, acknowledge that getting the body to be still can feel like a bit of a challenge. At the same time, if you feel like you're in a position where everything's a little bit stagnant and unchanging and there's some frustration there, being still can heighten that. So if you are in the position of everything moving, try and just welcome the stillness in. And remember that this is not permanent. This is just for a few moments. You have to sustain this. If you are feeling that stagnant frustration feeling, know that this isn't just slumping and settling. This is holding a position with a sense of purpose and activity. So whatever you find challenging about it, you can embrace it and use that challenge as a point of moment by moment awareness. So just notice how you feel even about just being still and embrace that. Notice how you feel as a whole. Notice what kind of mood you're in. Notice what your energy levels are like. And just begin to tune in, and whatever you are feeling, acknowledge it. Don't try to stop it or change it or analyze it or judge it. Just notice it. Can you accept however you feel? It doesn't mean you have to like it. But can you just let it be for now? Again, something that we can struggle with when we are in times of constant movement or stagnation is perhaps there needs to be an element of just letting it be, of accepting how it is. Doesn't mean you have to become a doormat about it or not respond to it, but can you just accept it and then drop into awareness? But for now, keeping it simple, notice how you feel. And remember that here we are pressing the pause button on your day. So fundamentally, you are here to drop into moment by moment awareness, to press the pause button on everything that has been and gone in your day so far, to press the pause button on whatever may yet be. For the next few moments, you are your priority. And that may feel a little self-indulgent. It may make you feel uncomfortable. But know that you cannot be of best service to those people who need you if you do not take time for yourself. So allow yourself to truly be present for this practice. Let's continue the process of tuning in. And just for a moment, tune in to your thoughts. Let's begin by noticing what the landscape is like for you this evening in that space between your ears. So remember that you are positioning yourself as an observer of your thoughts, not the participant. So I want you to try and imagine that you are watching your thoughts. They could be floating by like clouds in the sky, just moving around you like bubbles. But just notice them. Notice them come. Notice them go. Notice how transient and changeable they are. And notice that whatever the thoughts are, you can position yourself as an observer rather than a participant. And as soon as you feel that you are taking a step towards a thought, as soon as you feel that you are engaging in it, noticing you have done that will automatically bring you back into awareness, will automatically bring you back as the observer rather than the participant. So it doesn't matter if you feel like you are engaging with a thought every second, every 5 seconds. As soon as you notice that, you position yourself back as the observer. It's like magic. So just tune in to those thoughts. And remember, this is just tuning in to develop that moment by moment awareness, not so that we can analyse or chastise or monitor or censor thoughts. Just notice them come, notice them go. Position yourself as the observer. Good, so now we've spent a little bit of time noticing mind, noticing that transient, changeable nature of mind. Notice your breath. Now take your awareness to that constant companion, your breath. Go to wherever you can most easily notice rise of inhale and fall of exhale. That may be somewhere around your belly button, a little bit above, a little bit below. Just notice breath. Notice its nice, even, constant pattern. And then just for a moment or two, notice purely your inhale. You don't have to change it or move it or alter it in any way. Just notice the inhale. And notice how it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Just notice those three parts of the inhale, that movement of the breath. Good, and then let that go. Do the same for the exhale. Notice that the exhale also has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Notice those three separate stages of the exhale. The beginning, the middle, and the end. And then begin to notice both of those parts of the breath. Notice beginning, middle, end of inhale, beginning, middle, end of exhale. So you just notice the three parts of inhale and three parts of exhale. And in your mind's eye, you can even imagine that wave of inhale followed by wave of exhale, followed by wave of inhale, followed by wave of exhale. Just noticing beginning, middle, end of each part of the breath. So just starting to really tune in to that constant movement and wave of the breath. Then see if you can begin to notice that even in the midst of this wave, there are pauses, there are moments of stillness, there are necessary moments of punctuation. You might notice beginning, middle, end, pause, beginning, middle, end, pause. So you may start to notice these subtle moments of stillness in the midst of what might have at first seemed like a constant wave. See if you can tune in to all those parts of the breath. See if you can tune in to the movement and the stillness. As you tune in, notice that each is needed, that each is required, that the movement needs the stillness just as much as the stillness needs the movement. Notice how valuable each part of the breath is. At the end of your next exhale, let it go. pause here just a moment longer and soak up these final few moments of stillness. Once again, notice how you feel. Notice what you are feeling. Notice how it feels to be in your body. Know that whatever you are feeling, there is no right, there is no wrong, but whatever you are feeling, allow that to soak in. Allow it to soak into your muscles, to your bones, to every cell of your body. Allow the feeling to soak into your heart so that you can fully embrace what this practice allows you to tap into. And remember that whatever you are feeling, you can tap back into whenever you need, just by being still, noticing your breath and dropping into moment by moment awareness. Don't change anything, just take a big breath in through the nose. And again, sigh it out. Good. Either let your hands stay resting where they are, or bring them into a prayer shape in front of your breastbone. You can let the head bow. Think of 3 things that you can be grateful for. Just 3 things. 3 things from your whole day, or 3 things from your whole life. And whatever those 3 things are, allow them to lift the corners of your mouth into a smile. Feel that smile on your face. And at the same time, send it out so that it can be energetically felt by everyone who has shared our practice this evening and who will share it in the future. Know that we are all connected, that it is this connection that will get us through whatever still lies ahead. With that in your mind and in your heart, allow the smile to grow a little more. Namaste. Well, thank you. Thank you, and you. Thanks for doing this practice. Thank you for taking the time to do something very good for yourself, and by default, something very good for all the people around you and the world. Let's face it, you have single-handedly made a massive contribution to the world this evening. Think of all the stuff you could have been doing, but no, you did this. That makes you my favourite. But don't tell the others. So thanks for being here. I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, for more mindful fun. So why don't you come on over? Please share the love, share the posts. I really want to spread the word so that we can get more people feeling awesome with mindfulness, because why wouldn't you want to do that? So have a splendid rest of your day, whatever remains of it, and hopefully I will see you all very soon, maybe even tomorrow, who knows. Lots of love. Bye.